Hey everyone, with the new guidance this week about working from home where possible in the contact center industry, that obviously means for us that it can be more difficult to get agents up and taking customer queries. And it can mean that it's harder for customers to get through to us, which means it can add to their frustrations and anxiety. And that's probably not what we want right now when there's already running quite high. And it always kind of surprised me, even before lockdown, how few companies implement a true voice of the customer program. But it's probably more important than ever to make sure that we're doing something or taking that feedback or free advice, if you like, and we're able to help improve our companies. And there's a few kind of cliches out there around, customers will switch if they find it too difficult, they'll give up, or if they have one bad experience they'll go to look elsewhere. And the numbers are probably kind of up for debate in terms of statistics, but the cliches are there for a reason because the underlying principles definitely apply. So why don't more companies do more in this area? Well, surprisingly, probably one of the biggest blockers is a fear of negative feedback. So you think that given that you're out there to try and get feedback, and that customers are more likely to leave extreme feedback, that's kind of one of the things you'd be looking for. But there's a bit of a fear of it shining a light a bit too close to home sometimes. And the other thing is often the actual time to implement it. So people often think that it's going to be a huge time sink, when really actually you just need to make sure that you tailor your approach for what it is you've got the capacity to do. So for instance, you want to start small with structured data and quantifiable results that can highlight certain areas where you might be wanting to make general improvements. And if you've got the capacity, then you would go for the kind of more unstructured specific feedback, which maybe gives you a deeper understanding of some customers' experiences and journeys they've had with you, but obviously is a bit more difficult to analyze statistically and do something about. But the important thing is, if you're going to go and get feedback like that, and customers are going to go to the time to provide it to you, then you absolutely need to make sure that you are doing something about it. So you're actioning it. Don't just get it for the sake of it and do nothing with it. And the other thing is, let customers know that you're doing something about it. So whether that's replying to specific feedback where the response has been good or bad, or posting on forums or social media channels, just let them know that overall they're helping contribute to make your company better, which most customers do actually want if they're doing business with you. And it's absolutely something that you should be wanting to do. Let me know what you think about voice of the customer, and how or if you do it in your company, in the comments below. Thanks.